Welcome back to Happy Home Paradise. Once again, I've done a bunch of stuff in between streams. But this time, rather than start with the tour, we'll save that for later. There have been quite a few changes, but I'll go over those as we're working on a home. Yes, let's work. So, if you're watching the VOD, you won't see this, but the title of the stream is Two Storied Career. As a play on a storied career. That's because I just got the ability to do a second floor. So we'll be doing that for the first time in one of these homes. We could go to the moon. We could play some tabletop. That is a very nice option. Work on public speaking. Grilling and chilling. More food talk. A factory that will focus on eco-friendliness. Bit of a tougher challenge on that one. But there might be some people at the cafe waiting for homes. What have we got? Flowers. Giant ball. Numbers. You just want a house. Your home. Your concept. I haven't seen this one. You just want numbers. You want to do things by the numbers, I won't stop you. Numbers. I teach math, and even I find that ridiculous. Double check at the restaurant. We'll settle on a client. I swear. Numbers. I've got your number all right. Fitness, I've done a gym already. Picture books, I kind of did a reading room before. Electronic gizmos. Alright, goodbye restaurant people. Do 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 do. Alright, I think the one that I'm landing on. Oh, I just realized she wants a moon and she's a rabbit. That's a neat touch. I don't think what can take advantage of 2 floors the best. And like grill and chill might be that. Well, then again, you could do the grilling outside. Let's see. Being reminded of the moon. What would you really do with a second floor of that anyway? Well, I kind of have an idea, but you know what? Alright, you win, game. You made me laugh too much to do anything other than this. I don't know why he moved to the other side of the room, but good thing he's still here. Alright, Egbert. Let's talk numbers. Which is basically 0. Unless you're talking about the amount of time I'm gonna put into this, which is too much. This is neat. So I was thinking it'd be nice if the home was kinda like this. A niche full of numbers, and the only required item is the numbered wheel. Oh no. I really like your concept too. There's a bit of a visual delay between the game and the stream, so I'm gonna just quickly reset the capture. So, fade to black. Unfade to... Wait, what did I even activate or deactivate there? There we go, fade to black. 3, 2, 1. Activate. That fixed it. Yep. I don't think it matters where we go for this. Where can we put more numbers? It's... Where... numbers. Every acre has a number, but also a letter. Desert numbers, mountain numbers, beach numbers, ice numbers, cliff numbers. You know, if we're talking numbers, we might want to pick a prime location. Trying to look at the larger shape of these islands and determine if there's any sort of correlation between them and a number. Like, this one almost looks like the number 7, but then it's connected to this piece here, so it's more of a T tetramino. I don't know what would work best for this. Maybe this forest right over here. Bamboo tends to multiply pretty quickly. You know? Like, this could be it. This could be the thing. Or numbers. Okay. This has 2 waterfalls and a bridge. This has 2 inclines. Just like... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait, I have an idea. I have an idea now. What plot would give me enough room to do the thing I just thought of? Gotta have plenty of ground space, so no, the bamboo thing will not work for that. This could maybe work, sort of. That might work. It's got all the baobabs in the back, but who cares? Or we could go to the desert. Alright, for a very dumb reason, we're going here. You'll see. I have a vision now. What do I think? I think I wanted to make a 2-story home just to do it. Alright, check out what I got in store for numbers. First, let's customize the exterior. Which won't matter too much. Like, any of these Any of these are fine for this one. I'll go orange for Egbert. Do do do, ba do ba do 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 do, double bum bum. Seems like the music's very low. I mean, it is very low, but like lower than it should have been on my mixer. Alright, that's a very Egbert-looking house, I'd say. And I kind of want to do a red door, but these reds are a bit vibrant compared to the rest of the house. I could do a darker orange. That red is a little less saturated. Or that might work. Or something like that. Oh, that one's winning right now. I don't like the green on that. Or that. And too saturated. Eh. Alright, the winner is whichever one I said earlier. The iron grill. Yeah, that one. Which of these is the most numerical reef? Probably the snowflake, since it is an example of a fractal. But it doesn't quite match the rest of the environment. The door already has an iron grill, but I can put another iron grill on top of it. I'll just go with a little... How does the dark brown look? Never mind, I'm thinking no grill. Yeah, we don't need a reef, it already has a grill. It's time and weather. Let's take a quick look at the furniture. The only required item is colorful wheel with numbers. It's got a bunch of sports stuff in here. I can see how the pinball machine would generate numbers, and how the scoreboard would generate numbers. Oh, clocks would definitely have numbers, for sure. Oh, dice and board game. I think there was another guy that wanted a tabletop room, but... Ooh, bingo. Ah, I see. Sports clothes has numbers. Leather. AK Ballad is the song of choice for the mathematician. Okay, sure. Alright, let me tell you my real dumb idea for this house. And I was like, oh, I'm not sure what to do with the exterior. But then I was suddenly a little more sure about it. So it won't fit unless I make a little bit of a change. I'm gonna have to move everything over. Okay. It'll kind of work. But first, I just gotta do this. Behold my genius plan. Now we move over. Ooh, lovely. And a 1. And the 2. And 3. Oh wait, no, wait. Even better, I'll swap this and that. Or okay, hold on, I'm gonna switch. Switch the red hyacinth to a red pansy. Now we could do yellow. Well, yeah, yellow would be fine for this. It was rose, hyacinth, pansy, mum. Wait. It was not hyacinth. Rose, mum. Oh, then it was windflower. That won't work. So we'll do white. But then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but that one doesn't have the windflower. What else does orange have? Or I could switch orange to pink, and then things might be easier. Not sure, I'll switch orange to pink. And this can be orange. A little of this, and this, and this, and... okay, this idea is a little harder to execute than I initially thought, but I'm gonna make something happen. How many of these have Cosmos? You have Cosmos. Orange, yes it does. Blue though, blue's the tricky one. And I wanted blue to be number 4, but there's only 4 blue. But that might be causing the issue. Because that's when you'd have to introduce windflower there. What other windflowers are there? Orange, red, white. There's not yellow, because the orange is the yellow on that one, which is a little weird. There's no pink either, is there? No. Well, then that just means that the 2 that come after have to either be red and white or orange and white, but orange doesn't work because of the other thing. Or does it? Or what if I did... Orange doesn't have mums either, right? It's like really lacking on a lot of things. Well, then maybe orange is where the windflower gets introduced, and instead we have Cosmos instead of mums. There's no purple Cosmos. Like, those are the only 2 purples. So I should forget about purple. Pink can be 2, and yellow could be 1. Or purple could be 1, because we do have purple roses. And then purple doesn't get shafted. And then I get to pick one to introduce here, which can either be hyacinth or pansy. I'll pick hyacinth. No, I already picked hyacinth because I added that on with the blue. Because the windflower got okay. One, two, three. Blue doesn't have cosmos, so I can't introduce cosmos yet. But these don't have pansies. We do have hyacinths, though. Rose, rose, hyacinth, pansy. So this needs a pansy. And there are red pansies. Boop. Okay, moment of truth to see if I did this right. If I do it with white, I should be safe. I think white and yellow both have what I need. So I'll do yellow for more color. Rose. Hyacinth. Right, wait, no, the problem was windflower. So I gotta do white. Rose. Hyacinth. Windflower. Pansy. Cosmo. And then one new one where I'll throw in the lily. Rose, hyacinth, flower. Ooh. Holy moly, I did it. I made a pattern. That was my master plan. I made a pattern. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And each one's a different color. And it's the same type of flower across the way. Like it's rose and then rose hyacinth, windflower, pansy, so on. And so it counts from 1 to 6 because he wants a place full of numbers. That was my grand plan, everybody. It paid off. Maybe. Maybe it wasn't worth it. Maybe I'm the only one who cares. But gosh darn it, do I care a lot about what just happened. Man. Well, back to landscaping. And got outdoor furniture items. What would someone vested in numbers like to do outside besides meticulous pattern gardening? Or maybe I just want some garden furniture out here. I mean, circle's pretty mathematical. Put that out just in case I decide to use it. Oh, and orange is like split into fractions. Do that instead. What else? Giant sushi thing? No. Not planning on having you sleep outside. Although a hammock could be a parabola, but enough of that. Do 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 do. Nothing is calling out to me. Maybe some topiary. Go dirty. Oh, a little tired. But not overly so. Make no mistake about it. Got some rocks. Well, okay, let me build things out a bit. If I put out one of these tables, then I'll have a chair of some sort, certainly. But I want to do a little more pavement work, because around this very numeric garden, I think we can make a little walkway. That parses everything up. Hey, I didn't say you should leave. I just wanted you to exist. Was that really so much to ask? Now, I won't be able to round that out, obviously, but... Welcome back. This is an interesting one. Oh, it's going good. I might be juggling a few things, but I'm gonna make it work somehow. I always do. Oh, that's what I got here. A meter and put. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's like a little factory type thing. Don't know if that quite fits in. Do. Oh, phones have numbers. Did you know that phones have numbers? This is a big epiphany for me. I might want to show. Oh, let me back out of that for a second. Many, like billions. But this is the title of the house, by the way. Just in case you're wondering why I'm obsessing over the fact that it has numbers. So I've already played a little trickery with the garden to make it numeric. It's very abstract, but I love it. You know, I actually could, because one of the homes I did off stream had a bunch of medical supplies, so I do have that stuff. No, rotate. I was trying to rotate. And what I want over there. Ooh, outdoorsy. And I can customize it? Well, you don't mind if I do. Avocado was the color name. Sure, game. Sure. Since that pond just happens to be there, I'll give you a little fishing hole. Do. Can be under your triangular tree. Not fully grown yet, so that it doesn't overshadow you too much. Possibly. I mean, the house is gonna have numbers all on its own, just for the fact that this is our first two-story house. That's a pretty big number right there. The floor number. Well, we could make a... I wonder if I could make a custom design and just draw the number, too. I forget... I haven't actually tried to open the custom designer app during Happy Home Paradise. So I've not tried it. But I think it'd be possible. And then anything you could apply a custom design to, well then, the world is yours for the taking at that point. Oh, we got a kitchen scale. That might go somewhere. But right now I'm worried about the outside. Toy duck. Duck. Duck, duck, duck. Duck, duck, duck. Duck, duck, duck. Duck, duck, duck. Fax machine. Let me tell you the facts of the matter. Oh, so by the way, a lot of the furniture that I've unlocked by choosing this house, I'm kind of thinking that one floor can be a bingo hall, which is like all about the numbers. They're giving me the bingo wheel, right? And then they also gave me a bunch of baseball stuff, and that includes things like a scoreboard, so we could have like a baseball section and a bingo section. I don't know if we have enough to make a full casino work, but if we do, then I could do that instead of a bingo hall. Another home I just did off stream earlier today, in fact, was an arcade, and you know, we'll do the little tour once I'm done with Egbert of all the stuff that I did off stream, but the arcade has a lot of the same sort of stuff you might expect in a casino home. But yeah, Egbert's like, hey, I've got a bunk bed, I've got baseball stuff, I got a bank. I can actually just put a little bank out here. In fact, that can go next to the phone booth. Blue, yellow, red, green. Try yellow. That matches the house a little too well. Let's try red. I'll take it. I was thinking the orange is probably the better table for this outdoor space because it's split into 8 pieces. I could use a chair. Where are my chairs? Where are my chairs? It rhymes and I care that it rhymes because I like those types of things. I do not have any, like, orange chair from the looks of it. Outdoor. And there's a garden chair. And this is mostly a garden out here, so it would at least match in that regard. Do 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 do. And I'll make it orange. Oh, brown is like a dark orange. Alright, so there you can have like a little drink or something. In fact, there's probably a drink I can put there. Juice, lemon tea, blood orange, coconut juice. Carton beverage. I have to call it carton beverage because you can switch what it is. Okay. Orange juice. That might be a little too fitting. I'll do it. OJ, the ultimate in numbers. Oh, there'll definitely be clocks on the inside of the home. I don't know, that might be a problem because we're bound to Earth. Maybe if the game lets us go to space. Do 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 do. Well, scenic storytelling. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a light source out here. Be over by that fishing hole. Let's go! Let's roll for the most numeric lighting source that we can imagine. We'll come up with some reason why it's numeric, even if it's not. What animal is Pisces again? Is that a fish? Pretty sure it's a fish. This lamp has angles. Ah, I see. Aha. So we probably should. And it's for a fishing hole. It makes too much. We gotta do it now. Alright, do you think we're missing anything out here? I mean, I do have some empty spaces in the garden, but I obviously don't want to put flowers in there for sake of ruining the whole number thing. But what I could do, maybe, we could see how it looks, is I can put in some moss or some weeds, since they're not really flowers. We can just make it like the smallest kind possible. Fill in those empty spaces. I should probably make it dirt to match. It looks a little weird without the dirt. Although, would moss grow on dirt? I don't know. Weeds would probably grow on dirt. That might make more sense. Plus, I've done a bunch of nighttime homes. So I'd kind of like to show this one in the day, to change it up. The glowing moss doesn't really show its full luster until night. Alright, there we go. Tiny weeds. Tiny, tiny weeds. Teeny tiny weeds. Eggwort's gotta iron out his garden. But he's just that kind of person. He doesn't have the time to meticulously care for it like anyone in our wood. Because he's a chicken and he's afraid of commitment. That's why they call him a chicken. And his feet will take a licking, but it's all good. He'll be grief-stricken. And I'm not dicking around. Yes, I am. Yeah, see, that fills out the garden without ruining the numbers. Right, right. Totally convincing myself that that's the case. I mean, I'm pretty sure Raymond is in this, because you can scan any amiibo card character, and they gave him an amiibo card in Series 5. In fact, most people who bothered to get the Series 5 amiibo cards probably have him, just for the fact that the regular villagers are easy to collect. But half of the cards in the entire series are the NPCs that aren't villagers. Ah, Bunny might be naturally in the campaign. You never know. I haven't seen him in the campaign yet, but there's probably a bunch of campaign left to go. Alright, here's that wheel that he really, really wants, which would fit in with, like, the Bingo Hall Casino vibe, so... we can either make that the first floor, or we can make the first floor the baseball space. And just move this up to the second floor. Let's look at our flooring options. Do they recommend any certain flooring? Oh, puzzle flooring. I see. Honeycomb tile, of course. Bank vault wall. Or the playroom style. Or the starry sky. I'm in the vault. And I'm robbing the bank. I'm leaving all the money on the floor. I'm in the vault. There's other walls I've used in the past. Something that would fit gambling. This might fit gambling just because of the crowns. Like, casinos tend to have crowns in them, right? Or this abstract wall full of triangles. Ooh. Like a little fun house in there. Then what's gonna be the wall for the baseball section? He has a bunch of baseball stuff. I mean, I guess a playroom wall could house baseball, but I don't have, like, any of the flooring for... oh, no, there we go. Backyard fence. Or something like that would work. For a second, I was worried I was running out of walls. And that the baseball one wouldn't be doable. I have this wall that I've used in a couple other homes at this point. I'd be hesitant to use it on a casino, but yeah, I'm thinking the crown wall. You say they have everything now, but I'm still unlocking stuff, so we haven't seen the half of it. So let's say that honeycomb one doesn't seem too bad. You go with the orange floor to match the orange juice. Vinyl flooring's fairly classic. I don't think the puzzle floor fits a casino. Sure, the Imperial tile matches, but I'm not totally sure that we'd want that. Backyard lawn will be good for the baseball area upstairs. Robo flooring. Arte flooring. I could probably use it if I had bought it in the main campaign, but I have not. I've been using my money to unlock other things in the main campaign, so I haven't actually thought to do that yet. Golden, regular honeycomb. I'm just gonna go back to the green honeycomb flooring. It was on his list, and I kind of like the look of it here. Pretty solid, black on green. Alright, now, what else belongs in a casino area? Let's just go through this list here. A little counter space, sure. I put one of these outside, but it would make sense in a casino. So maybe I'll get rid of the one outside and just have one in here. I can have the pinball. That's going upstairs. Billiards is a possibility. Can have some sort of machinery at the check-in. Bingo wheel, for sure, some dice. I'll organize this at a later point. Wall side, double clock, yes. I don't know what the wooden pendant light was chosen specifically for, but it's on his list, so I'll just throw some up here. Or the ceiling. How would this rug look? Why a cookie rug? Is that actually a thing, or are you pulling my leg? Is there like some sort of theory where if you put a clock in a casino, then it limits people's gambling, and so they don't do it to prey on people because then they can't keep track of time as easily, even though everyone carries a phone around and it's got the time on it? Or are you just saying that because it's funny? Alright, I don't know that the rug is gonna stay. Give myself a bit more room to work with. Like a stone entryway. Lighting I'll come back to later. And I did unlock Soundscapes in between streams. But I don't know that any of these really fit with what we're doing. I'm just gonna leave Soundscape on none. So, this is actually gonna be very similar to something I made between streams that I'll show later. Well, we can have the counter for check-in at the entrance. And they don't really connect even if you put them next to each other. Do I have anything longer? Where are the counter? Where is this counter on the list so I can see if there's anything next to it? That's beds. You gotta keep going. No, it should be here somewhere. Let me go to everything. When in doubt, pick everything. There we go, reception counter. It's weird that they would customize the clipboard that you probably won't see. Black marble will match the overall aesthetic. And that's where we need for cash or register. What else might go on that? I don't need food on the counter. The clipboard might be good. Resource, questionnaire, to-do list, signature, menu, name list. This is the same set of stuff that we had underneath. I've not been to a casino at all. I'm not, like, down with casinos. I'll never step foot in the establishment, but I've also never had any reason to go. And I'm not, like, dying to go. Alright, obviously there should be one of these here at check-in. And then, to make sure that you stop at check-in and take some money and do a little shenanigan here. And over in that corner, well, that corner is not being used for anything right now, so what if just spitballing here? I have a plan. Where is it? Or wait, better yet, that corner is where you go get your money. And I'll just move the counter over right after I add one of these pillars. And the real fun happens behind the counter. Yes, yes. Do a little extra counter next to that. Because I didn't put the fax machine anywhere yet. And the place might need to receive faxes. Well, let me try that on the left. Then we got a little rug somewhere. I'm not exactly sure what kind of rug, but a little mat in front of the counter. It'd just be iron. Oh, I forgot I'm gonna space these lights out. And here, copy this. Oh, dice up. Oh, it's a one-tile thing, really? A little weird if you ask me, but okay. Maybe I don't want a tall one, I want a long one. This is the bingo section, and you know what? We'll take another clipboard, but this clipboard is especially for bingo. Yeah, the almighty cube. It's just standing there, menacingly. I don't like that particular surface, though. Go back to what we had. It says checkout counter, however, I'm gonna use it for the almighty cube. Okay, so I got room for the bingo color here, and in fact, you know, maybe the wheel should go over there. No, the other white. There's enough room, trust me. I guess there's not enough room for someone to stand there and to have the wheel. So never mind on that. Where are my lights? Light. Alright, I try not to go to the maximum size unless I absolutely have to, but... especially with this wheel being here, conflicting with our other ideas. I now feel the need to expand. There we go, now I can have the wheel behind the counter. I feel like it kind of fits in with the bingo side of things. Move that so it's against the wall again. In fact, I can actually move this over so it's lined up with the entrance now. Fill that out with another column. That's kind of what this has become. If someone wants to play pinball, they can go over there. But now what we just need is a little area over here with some seats for the bingo stuff. I gotta find some low tables. Vintage folding. Pool would match the overall aesthetic, I think. I don't think I saw any bingo cards. I will look real carefully, but I don't know. And some chairs. Homework set. Some of these are customizable, so I don't know. And that just changes that sort of thing. Blank, writer's block, in progress. Oh wait, we got a pile of cash. I forgot about that, because I already did the house for the guy who wanted to be rich. So I got a bunch of gold and money assets. I'll add those in later. Okay, one thing at a time. I was looking for chairs. I'm gonna add some chairs. Chair. Not toilet, chair. I wanted a chair. Where did they go? I feel like I should have seen them by now. Aha, they were above the tables. Of course, of course. Why wouldn't they be? Now that we got that spotlight, I'm gonna reposition the rest of the lights. So let's have one over the entrance and then a couple over the tables for the bingo players. And then I'll move the clock because it's kind of close to that light. I'll put, actually, it would make sense for me to put the clock here, so that, since it's double-sided, you can see it if you're the bingo caller or the bingo player. Oh, and there's that little space on the right. We can keep the gold bars and cash over there. It's like, you know, that's being guarded. Where are the gold bars and cash? Should be around. Right, these should be on another little pedestal thing. It says kitchen counter, but it kind of looks like it fits. Yeah, but then it's got kitchen stuff underneath. Never mind. It didn't look like it had kitchen stuff underneath in the picture. I'm gonna throw a safe over there. thus implying there's even more. Okay. Now the issue is that we want the spotlight on the almighty cube. However, it would also make sense to have a spotlight on the prize. What if I get rid of that? Move that over. You know what? I kind of wish there was an undo button because I'm already regretting doing that 5 seconds later. Alright, now, I don't think there's like one of those velvet ropes like you see to make lines, which I would love to put in front of that little cabinet thing. I'm gonna try and get as close as I can. Got that partition, this partition, there's a little curtain. We could put it behind a curtain, I guess. Can it be a red curtain? Oh, hell yeah, red curtain. Now, only if you turn the camera around will you know that the curtain is hiding fabulous prizes, but in the meantime, the focus is on the almighty cube. There you go, little storytelling. From multiple angles. Isn't that what makes home design, like, the best in some cases? I think so. I'm not just making excuses. The reason I say no, though, is because I want there to be physical room to walk behind here. If I put that there, then that gets in the way. Alright. Let me look at rugs. 'Cause I like, since that's its own little section, I like to try and use rugs to differentiate sections of places when it's all in one room. So I'm not sure what rug would be appropriate. That wasn't what I was initially thinking, but then I remembered I had it, and I'm like, you know what? It's money. That's a little wider than it needs to be. Go. I want to touch the rug. Oh my god. There. I had to move the stool to copy the rug, but I did it. That's more what I had in mind. But yeah, we're totally keeping the bellback rug. Alright, now the part where I start looking through the wall-mounted stuff to fill out the walls, because I really like putting stuff on the walls. Now, there's this other version of the spotlight. Would that work better for the cube? Do a little test run. No, it wouldn't, because it doesn't shine far enough. Okay, good to know. But it could work over here as just a little light to help you get your money from the ABD. Oh, wait, I just remembered something in the ceiling decor. Does this have drink, food, dinner, ice cream, timetable, numbers? I know it's not quite bingo numbers, but they're numbers, dang it. Ah, but now the wall clock is, like, really... Again, is that true, or are you still joshing me? Because I do not know. What else can I put on the wall? I can pretend that we're ever gonna turn the lights on. Oh, so that is that tactic. Okay, I guessed correctly then. But again, in the casino's defense, which is a weird thing to say, like, yeah, they're predatory. Not gonna deny that. But to be fair, in a devil's advocate position, every phone has a clock on it now, and who is not bringing their phone with them? If you're being a diligent customer, you need to be checking that sort of thing. And I'm sure that's what the casino can say in their defense when they, you know, manage to get someone. And they're like, you manipulated me and I'd spent too much time here and it's not because I have a problem. But yeah, never been, not particularly interested in going to one. But I feel like if I did, then I would have the self-control that it takes. And not everyone does, and that's an issue for them that, you know, it can be serious and needs to be dealt with accordingly, but... I mean, that's it. I'll just keep it with the right and put it here. Have it point to the second floor. que no los dos. We still have a second floor to do after this. All because he said numbers, and nothing but numbers. Not really seeing anything else for the wall unless I just want to put in some plants. You know what, sure, we can do some potted. No. Controls are a little feisty sometimes. I was trying to fill out this wall, which is kind of barren. I was gonna put a couple of these. See how the whole thing's looking from the ground view. Yes, I would like to partake in the totally okay gaming establishment. Oh my god, you can actually see the pinball. Like, you can legitimately play this. I don't know if I can zoom in on that or anything, but like... Oh, never mind. I thought it was reacting to my button movement, but it was in fact going automatically. I am the almighty cube now. Oh, right, it doesn't stop unless I stop it. Alright, my one person in chat, what number is it gonna land on? Options 1 to 8. Oh, it was 6. Womp womp womp. Alright, just gonna stretch for a second. And then, what was the one? There was one last thing I wanted to do here. Alright, we don't have anything to simulate bingo cards, but I was thinking of something else. While I think about it, let's simulate bingo cards. I'll find a way. Sort of. Possibly. I mean, you wouldn't play bingo with a bottle, ink, pen, but that might be the closest thing. Maybe it's just a real weird casino. As far as in the order itself, there's a board game, some dice, some darts. You know what? I'm gonna reverse this so that it's... Anytime there's a dartboard, I just worry about the dart hitting a human being. So, like, if I was playing bingo, I wouldn't want the dartboard to be behind me. Maybe we can have a tiny little chair for reception. That's a side table. It looked like a chair to me. There's something wrong with me. Alright, I can't offhand remember if there was anything else I was going to do in the casino. I thought there was one more thing I had in my... Oh, wait, I didn't do the cards. Well, you know what? We need a break. We're gonna... we're gonna baseball it. Maybe I can kind of speed run this one by comparison. Backyard lawn. A brick garden, or we can do outdoor window, or a meadow, backyard fence, ivy, playing in the forest. No. Now, we're not really gonna get... We're not gonna be able to make a baseball field by any means. Let me just see what sort of baseball stuff he's got in here. I mean, he's got the jerseys. I could put some of those on display. Oh, but the scoreboard gotta be here. One-on-one, 5-on-9, 1609, or 15 to 15. This one has the most numbers. Wait, it said 1609, but now it's 1209? How'd that happen? Does that mean... Apparently that's what that means. I'm gonna leave it on 16 to 9 because it's closer to nice. Maybe the fluffy rug can be the basis. Yeah, the only way to do bases would be to do a bunch of small rugs. But we won't be able to... The thing is, there will be absolutely no way to make it diagonal. There's no way to turn it like that. So the diamond would have to be, like, aligned with the perimeter of the room. Here's a... That's a white map, and that's kind of big. There are 1x1 by chance. 2x2 is big. 2x1s, which would look like this. That could be a pitcher's mound. 3x3 is even bigger. The fluffy one is 3x3. 2x1, the smallest rug in the whole thing. It seems to be. I could make the room bigger, but even if I do, I don't know if it'll facilitate the whole thing. Oh wait, this is 1x1. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, so we would need 4 of these. One of those. And the room will definitely need to be bigger. This is sort of similar. There's no little pathways. But, like, kind of works. Then on those bases, instead of people, we could... Well, okay, they say basketball tanks, but, like, how different is a baseball jersey, really? Also, maybe I have a baseball jersey somewhere and it's not showing me, but if I do, it doesn't start with B. Oh, there's also the billiard t-shirts because they're numbered. Could also just go with the number 1, 2, 3, 4 shirts. There's the relay jackets, which are definitely not for baseball. General sports tank would work. That's it as far as tops go. Okay, so which numbers should be in the... Well, you could have 9 players in baseball on each team, but we're not going to be able to show all of that. So I say we just pick a couple of these and put some on the bases and whatnot. And they're like our people stand-ins. He was number 1. Or first's on second. Second's on third. Number 7's at the pitcher's mound. Look at number 4 getting to swing. Number 8's in the outfield. After number 8 and number 6 are kind of having a thing. They don't really care about the game. But number 5 is keeping score. And things are heating up. Oh, I just realized there's no 9 shirts. I could, if there was a 9 shirt, I would have put 6 with 9. But I had to 86 that idea. How would we go about separating it? I guess I can just go full size with the room. And that gives me a bit more room to do that. You can take all of this, shift it down a bit. Move the bases. And the pitcher's mound. I wish the rugs could be grabbed at the same time. I don't think they would let you put that scoreboard on a table. It looks like it's too tall for that sort of thing. But if I were to try, let me just pick any random table. There's a table. Yeah, that's a no-go. It's gotta be on the ground. What other baseball stuff did we have in here? There was a chair. A hat-shaped table. Maybe the whole game needs to be moved back a bit. Now I'm actually glad I had these numbered jerseys just so I could tell where I needed to move the bases to. Now there's a little score going on, but over here in this little corner we can make room for some actual furniture. Look at my boy playing the game. Goal number 2 on 3rd. I'm so proud of the lad. And check out my girl on first base. As far as separating the scoreboard, there are little partitions. Like, I can make a whole partition wall, sure, but I don't think that makes sense for this room. Somewhere in here you got little, tinier things like this railing or this oh wait, the fence would fit right in here because it's a field. 6 and 8 are sitting there. I don't think I can put the shirts on the chairs. Nope, can't do it. Can put them next to the table, but nope. You know, I don't know if we have a hot dog one, but I guarantee there's a popcorn stand in here from some previous homes. There it is. I got popcorn and cotton candy. I don't really think... I know they sell cotton candy at baseball games, but you don't usually see the spinner. It's usually pre-packaged. So I think a bit more about the popcorn. The barbecue would also fit for, like, grilling for an after-game meal. We don't have a ton of room in here without interfering with the field, so you can give it to the popcorn. And oh, you know what? I can put on the table. There's a popcorn thing. I'll find it somewhere. Oh wait, I missed it. Oh wait, one of these might be a hot dog. Well, there's the popcorn snack that I was thinking of, but now the rest of these are too fancy for baseball. Sorry, rest of the world, we don't have standards. Alright, is there anything I can do like when it comes to separating the scoreboard from the game? You think this does the job with the fences, or there's something else that you might have had in mind? Trying to make it a little roomier so that someone can actually change the score. There we go. Okay, so now the game is taking place over here, or you can just chill over here, grab some popcorn, and watch the game. Meanwhile, someone's keeping track of the score over there. These things are our players. I didn't leave enough room for a jersey, are you serious? Looks like it would fit. Come on, Gabe, don't do me like this. I'll just put them to the right. I don't want to take up more room vertically. Maybe this guy's the catcher. Now that I got a little room behind home plate. There, everyone's got a defined role. and isn't just chilling in the outfield. Grant, that wasn't the outfield. It wasn't really the outfield, though, because I got no room behind second base with this current setup. What does the catcher's mound even look like? Like, would this work? A little darker dirt? Alright, now, considering that the wall is meant to look like a sky, I'm not sure what we would possibly mount to the wall in here. But we can take a look. But anything we put there is going to be implied to be floating in the sky or hanging on the fence. Actually, if I put it low enough, it'll look like it's hanging on the fence, and then I can do this. That's like Christmas. That's like Halloween. We'll just go with the base color. Do. No. I didn't want to get off the wall because I want this to be centered. Alright, Egbert, where'd your photo go? There he is, floating in the sky because he's god of this home. Or maybe Egbert can self-insert himself into the baseball game. He could be the pitcher. Or not. Nah. Maybe I can just put him on this table and turn the popcorn ever so slightly. There, you're eating popcorn, you're just admonishing Egbert. Or we can put it down there, yes. Alright, just gonna double check through here to see if there's anything else I want. I bet there's people who have done enough work in the custom design thing that they've made villagers' faces on it just for that sort of purpose. I would not hesitate to imagine that's a thing. In fact, we could check. I got the custom design portals on the Nook phone, so we could just type in Egbert's name and see if he comes up. Alright, it's a little more bare bones, but I think that'll do it for the baseball room. It's telling a story. Okay, I can't put his photo on this wall as much as I want to, because when you add walls, you can't hang stuff on them. That's a limitation of the game. But could put his photo maybe above the billiard table between the ivy. You know, I already have a clipboard over there, so I can just take this clipboard and be like, nah, you're gonna see my face at the entrance, pal. This is Egbert's land. Although he still worships the almighty Cuban, don't you forget it. Yeah, we don't have proper bingo cards, unfortunately. Not from the look of it. I'm gonna get through a few of those other papers onto that table. They're around somewhere. I'll find it eventually. There's the paper section. I was thinking this, because it kind of has a grid look to it. Again, the pen doesn't make much sense for it, however. The implication is there. With that, I think the last thing to do is get rid of the ABD out here. I put it out here before I did the inside, and then we decided on casino. Now there's one inside, so it doesn't really make much sense. Move these a bit closer to the bush to fill out the space. Alright, which room? We got 3 options. When I talk to Egbert, he'll do the little house tour, and it'll pan around one of the rooms, whichever one he's standing in. So, our options are the exterior, where I did this garden pattern, the bingo hall, and the baseball field. Where should we attempt to take the house photo? That's a nice little way to think about the phone booth. First floor it is. Oh, and that fishing hole on the other side of his house, that's where he dumps all the evidence in case anything goes wrong. I have been forgetting to shine stuff lately. But if anything's gonna say who's the owner, it's his shining face. Let's see. Steam, Hearts, Dizzy, Space, Dress, Zap. Rip. Yep, that's how the shining works. What do we think of this one? It's the dark over one. I think a little fog over here could work. Eh. That's what this app looks like. Stress Buzz. I don't know why it's called Stress Buzz, but that's what that one looks like. More inviting. I mean, I could just do a regular shine. You'll love me. You know you want me. I got your money. And you know you want the money. Oh, I'm gonna suck you bust dry of your wallet, but you're gonna love it anyway, darling. That's the last time I tried to do a sexy vending machine. Not vending machine. ATM. I take you to outer space. Perhaps this one, since it's in the spotlight, and you could argue that that's like the light reflecting, whatever. Alright, I'm not gonna shine every single thing. Because, you know, you got less is more. But you got the shiny owner, and you got that machine calling out to you, and then you got the dark cube. Like, those are good points of emphasis. Oh, I forgot, we can also do custom light. So, like, there's this custom light menu where you can turn things down high or low, but you can also pick an overall color tone. I could make it yellow, orange. We're not really seeing the color tone on account of I turned it all the way down. But, okay, there's yellow, orange, red, pink, more pink, purple, blue, 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 green, green. You know, I'm gonna keep it on the lower side so that we still get the spotlight effects, but could have a little bit of color. Yeah, I just don't know if any of the soundscapes really work for the casino. I mean, I think we could put field upstairs. Because we literally tried to make a field. If there's more, I need to unlock them later, but these are the 8 that I have, and I'm not convinced that there's more. I mean, I can put an echo on things, in which case you can hear my steps echoing. Oh, I didn't mean to shine that. I was in shine mode still. Let me... No, I didn't mean to go outside. Why did it move me back by the front door? Okay, I'm gonna unshine the dark machine. Then I'm gonna turn off the echo. Nope. Unshine. Wait, did it not save the green color? This is the green color, right? Yeah. Decorate. What was the other thing I was about to do? Oh, wait. How do I get the soundscapes again? That's what I was trying to do. Down, left, there. So many buttons. Have the sound of a field. Enjoy that. Well, there's no remapping outside of the Switch OS for this game, so... I mean, most of the buttons that they have me pressing are on the left side of the controller, if that's any consolation. Because all the menu navigation is done via D-pad. You can see on the right, on the left side there, it's showing, here's how you get to 3 different menus, and it's all on the D-pad. Oh, I remember what I was about to do. I was about to add one more thing because I have a death wish and I'm gonna keep adding. None of these really look the part. As you can see, I was looking to add music. I don't know where this would fit. Guess it kind of fits there, sort of. Alright, Egbert. I'm gonna say it's ready. Yes, I worked hard on it for like an hour. Or 2. Actually, closer to 2. What's wrong with me? Just in case he doesn't look at the cube. I'll try and pose him with the cube in the real photo shoot, but I try and take one during the montage just in case I'm feeling too lazy to set up a photo. He's gotta wear a shirt with a number on it. That could work. Or... number 1. Well, number 1 yellow, number 1 red. Number 1 red in a tag. That one looks probably the best. Can we agree that shades are a must for this? Oh my god! I was so not ready for that. Roll it again, dummy. No, don't move. I hate when they do that. You can always clip whatever you want. You roll it one more time. Yeah. Okay. Nice. This is the only photo worth using. This encapsulates this stream perfectly. I'm leaving. I'll come back, alright. I gotta rank up. Who wouldn't get a rank up from a house like that? So, how about you go pay? Next time, propose a design yourself? Oh. Okay, well, yeah, the amiibo scanner's always been there. My mom collects the amiibo cards, and by nature of that, I have access to most of the villagers. So I suppose if there's ever anyone specific we want to see, I would probably be able to pull it off with very few exceptions. Like, she's missing one or two from the early series cards. So I can't promise anybody, but I could borrow a card for most of them. I mean, we've had the amiibo scanner for a while, it's just that she brought it up again, so... yeah. Oh, I also have all the figures. I've only focused on the figures, I never got into the cards myself, but my mom has the cards for any of the regular villagers. What are my new work uniform options? We now have the tank top, which looks pretty sweet. And the coat for those winter homes. And moving a bit further down. I mean, there's a bunch of pants, sure. Are there any red dots? More stuff that you added? No? Yes? Maybe? I mean, maybe some of this stuff is new and I just didn't notice, but there's no red dots indicating newness aside from those two. The rest of it just looks like any stuff that's been available from working on homes. So many bags. I don't remember having this bag before. Alright, thanks for extracting that clip. If you didn't, I would have later, but it's easier on me, so I'll take it. Alright, before it gets to be too late, I do want to do the typical thing and show any homes that I worked on in between streams. So, as I look through this list, I did not update any of those. Or that one. Or that one. But I did create a lighthouse home for this guy. Angus, I think. Yep, Angus. So, he just wanted to live near a lighthouse. So I decorated the beach. He's got this boat. Or he can go surfing. A little bit of glowing moss just to add to the whole illumination theme. Because you got the lighthouse, and the big thing is that it is a thing that lights up. But so is this bonfire, and so is the glowing moss. The red and white flowers are there to call back to the colors of the lighthouse itself. And then you got these waybreakers and sandcastle. Little red fencing and red accents on the home to finish the whole thing. I've not, my first time hearing of that film. Now, his inside, I did not go very extravagant. Like, he's got fish out and about, and he's got this, it's called an oil tub bathtub in the furniture list, so make of that what you will. But mostly, he gets to put his feet in the sand, little beach towel, small bed, fan to help him get through the tropic weather, got access to drinks, and an indoor grill. Well, that's just how Angus is. Let's see, after Angus, we got a rock and roll arena. Come on down to Wolfgang's house. So that's where the concert's happening. Of course, you gotta go through the queue. No one gets into a concert without getting through the queue. And I chose this basin exterior so that it itself was kind of like an arena. But the main focus was on like, hey, here's the sign, get hyped for the show, leave your money in the donation box. No, if you wanted to actually be able to walk through it, there was no realistic way for me to make the line any longer. Not while having the rope fence, I might add. Because, believe me, I tried. But you gotta enter from here, so that means you gotta curve it one way or the other. And then to have enough walking room, that's as far as it goes. Let's see, got that pole over there to power things, and I put black curtains on the side of the house itself to keep things dark. It doesn't actually have any impact on the interior, but, you know, I wanted the effect. And here's how the inside's looking. We got the stage blocked off. You come in and you can sit in the audience and enjoy the show. If I go into this mode, and I put Wolfgang, let's say, by this base. Come on, don't make me look like a fool. I know you did it with the guitar. Anyway, I got the black curtains, all like the tech stuff behind them. the instruments in the front so that, you know, theoretically there'd be people playing those. Oh, and I added neon lights to the sides, some KK memorabilia. Alright, this accent wall is the rest of the crowd. Yep, no insane flashing going on. I think Nintendo would have a problem if that was an option in the game. Okay, so Antonio here tricked me. Antonio said he wanted a simple stronghold. And apparently, all he meant was simple. He didn't mean a military stronghold like I thought he did. That was just chosen for alliteration. But I thought I was making a military base that had to be like fortified. So that's why we're in the desert and we got these massive stone walls with extra thickness. And everything else is made out of stone too, because it's gotta be fortified. As you can see, Antonio's looking at the well, which is where he can get his water reserves as he's on the front lines. So then on the inside, it's entirely comprised of simple furniture. I used the partitions to make a small bedroom alcove. And then since I had a blue floor, I went with blue furniture. Not any military garb. At least not that I found. Maybe I should relook, but... You know, I'd live here. Of course, the Nintendo Switch Lite was blue, and I couldn't change the color. But that's where the idea to do blue as the second color came from. That's sort of camouflage-ish. It's not actually camouflage, but I kinda like it. Bathroom, suit, maid outfit. And then we get into hat territory. Yep. I decided that he'd be watching YouTube while he's eating his cookies. Okay, now the next one that I did off stream was interesting because I unlocked a feature. And in order to unlock this feature, I had to go through a remodel of one of my first homes. Tutu originally just wanted a place to chill, literally. So it was all ice-themed. But then she came to me off stream and said, you know, I kind of want a roommate. Can you help me find one? And so we did. Naturally, I chose a penguin, but what I did not realize when I chose that penguin was that the home he wanted was the exact opposite. In fact, he had an oddly specific theme where he wanted a tropical hospital. Now, he doesn't tell you that when you recruit him to be a roommate. You just have to kind of work it out from the furniture list, but he had tropical items and hospital items, so that must have been the original theme that he would have asked for if you had him for a solo home. So for the inside, they gotta share the space now. Which, granted, I was able to make the space bigger. So we got this shared area where you can still chill out with ice cream and watch some TV. Yeah, this section has been relegated to Tutu with all her original dreamy stuff. And then Tipper is it Tipper? No, wait, Hopper. Right. Alright, Hopper has a slightly bigger room because he needed not only a bed, but the office space. And plus, this shared area is based on Tutu's original theme, so it's still kind of 50-50 with Tutu's stuff here and Hopper's stuff here. I wish I had a bit more to work with in terms of the tropical stuff to add to the dichotomy of the piece, but I gave him the floor, I gave him the accent wall, but since he really wanted hospital stuff, he's got the hospital bed, the IV, this medicine cabinet, but the lamp is tropical, and there's a beach ball on his desk. So it's all good. If I get more tropical options, then that could be a remodel at a later time. But yeah, in future homes, we can do roommates. Hans wanted a ski slope. There's like the little area where you can grab some cocoa, or buy another form of refreshment, or a little snack. You're greeted by the snow people. Or you might be able to rent out the sleigh or the skis. But when you're ready to come in and warm up, you got this little bonfire to chill around. And then we get to the log cabin itself. Over here on the side is where you can grab your gear or hang it up for the day. You can also hang up your key right there. Then you come in and we got the lounge. Someone's enjoying some potage. We got the fireplace. It's just an overall cozy place to warm up, and Hans is not letting me by to show off the bedroom. Bad boy. I'm your god. Oh, also the accent wall allows you to get a view of the ski slope while you're in here. Alright, but separate off from everything else is the bedroom, which has a little heater of its own. It's furnished with this rug, matching bed, and of course the giant teddy bear. And when you're ready to get up and go out for the day, you got your dresser and your mirror to get yourself ready. The final home that I did in between Stream 2 and Stream 3 is the Gamer's Bunker. This will be somewhat reminiscent of the casino we just made. So I decided that a gamer would probably be living in your typical neighborhood as far as the exterior goes. Got this little brick pathway leading up to the entrance. You can buy some candy while you're out here, or you can take in the neon. And of course this little sign to be like, hey, it's gaming time. When you come inside and... Got this dartboard. The dartboard is sequestered off from everyone else just because I always get afraid by that. You can check in here, buy any tokens or whatever you need. Got this little tabletop section with your foosball and your billiards. These science pods keep the thing nice and appropriately lit for gamers. A selection of pinball and arcade machines are available here under our neon display as well. Over here you can adjust the music, or you can play the crane game or the capsule machine. It would have been nice if they had expanded the Nintendo offerings beyond Mario. Because when the 35th anniversary came, they added really good Mario items to this game. Like, the best that Animal Crossing's ever seen. I mean, a functional warp pipe. So yeah, any other franchises would have been nice. Metroid just had its anniversary the year Dread came out, didn't it? Like, because Metroid's 35th is around the same time as Zelda's. Actually, it is the same as Zelda's. What am I talking about? And yet, Metroid kinda got more attention because it got a new mainline 2D game, whereas Zelda got the Game & Watch and a port of Skyward Sword. Anyway, I'm just admiring Egbert's picture here for a moment. Ooh, boy. Underneath this moon, I want to thank you for coming to the stream. We only did one house and toured the ones I did off stream real quick. But it was a big house, and it was surprising how many fun moments there were. But that said, it's about that time where I would typically wrap up the stream. And I was already yawning a bit throughout this one, so it's probably a good sign to stop. Until the next time. Have a good one.